Yeah, this is quite a simple homepage that you can find here. And actually, maybe people will ask how I ensure this web page is up to the web, because when I close my laptop offline and people don't access it. But actually, the IPFS has a function that you can pin your website. So I have some. Sorry. There are some services like Dinata is actually pinning the service, so you can upload your hash here. You can just make it pin. IPFS family and the protocol lab actually they expand, because from only a single website that cannot make a whole ecosystem well. So they have many IPFS, and now Filecoin is out. Maybe many people hear about it. And P2P, we will be talking more about that because it's a communicating protocol. Now even Ethereum, the Ethereum 2.0 is now going to use P2P to communicate about around those protocols. So many people actually have more voice of that. So very great, Raúl is talking about that. And IPLD and multi-formats are other projects that protocol labs are developing to make the ecosystem more stronger and more sophisticated.
P2P is a modular peer-to-peer networking stack, and it's basically a set. I like to describe it as a set of composable building blocks to assemble future-proof peer-to-peer networking layers. I want to talk about one concept called multi-adders, which is pretty essential in all of P2P. The idea behind multi-adders is to provide transport agnosticity for locating peers around the world. Right? So right now we are, when you, in most protocols, take for example HTTP, HTTP assumes an IP protocol. Cool, all right, so once you've checked out that, go into the Taipei, so you should be having a Taipei 2019 folder inside that repo, right? Once you've checked out the branch. So these are you, all of this is you guys. Everybody who has started this program, we haven't even touched the DHT, we haven't even touched the public internet, we haven't touched any peers out there. MDNS is a service discovery protocol and a host discovery protocol that runs on local networks. It does not use a name resolution service like normal DNS. It uses IP multicast on a local network. So what's happening what's happening right now when you run this program, and I'm going to show you the code that does this, is with literally 3-4 lines in P2P in the code that's for this program, we are configuring an MDNS discovery mechanism that is using the local network to find other peers that are running the same thing, right? It's using MDNS to send a bunch of, every 5 seconds to emit a beacon saying, hey, I'm a P2P node, these are my multi-adders. If you want, you can connect to me, right?
But first, what is Filecoin? So who here is familiar with Filecoin? Familiar? All right, so that's not a lot of people. So Filecoin is a cryptocurrency network powered by verifiable storage. So in the same way that Bitcoin uses hashing to generate consensus and move the network forward, Filecoin uses storing of files. So the way you get more power in Filecoin is by storing more files. And this is a really nice feature because it adds more useful things. So you're not just burning, power to generate consensus. Also included in Filecoin is a fully decentralized market for buying and selling storage space. So we bring all this storage to the network, people are using it to secure the network, and you can also sell it to people, and you can also buy storage from miners through this network. And so this allows you to have, you're not paying Amazon, you're not paying, DigitalOcean, you're not paying any particular company for storage. You can pay the network. This is a dashboard for one of the Filecoin networks. I just think it's pretty, and there's a lot of stuff going on here. But it kind of shows there's a bunch of stuff going on. There's all these miners, there's people actually using the network, improving storage. Right now, there's not a lot of storage on the network. I think just over 1 terabyte today of people storing. but this is like an early network. People aren't investing lots and lots of money to run their hardware on this because there's no reward. So the big thing we have is we're launching our official testnet on December 11th, which that's exciting. We've been quiet about official dates yet. We're now at the point where we feel very confident in all of these pieces working together, and so now we've set a date, we're going for it. Everything is really exciting and kind of moving fast now. So this is pretty much final unless something obviously breaks, but I feel good about it.
I just talked about in June, ProtoSchool Labs hold the first ever IPFS Camp in Barcelona. And then it was like 3 days, like workshops and talks there. And then we were like around 160 attendees from all around the world. And I think I was the only one from Hong Kong. And then I think there's another team from Taiwan. If you guys heard about Matters, and they're from Taiwan as well. And then a lot of people that contribute to IPFS for the last few years. Some highlights from the IPFS Camp. So we do have, it's like a 3 days, like incentive, like intensive courses and activities, and we learn from, we went to attend the courses for some core courses, some elective courses. So there was really inspiring, informative.
To use the blockchain to record the content. After that, we can reward the content. We reward some, give back some reward to the creator.
Basically, what we are doing is to combine blockchain, which is previously is Ethereum, and now we are developing our own blockchain. Combine blockchain and IPFS. So IPFS acts as a storage layer, and then the blockchain stores what is changing.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we've built Aragon PM, which is our package manager to ship all of our software. All of that is based on IPFS. So when we didn't know better, we had this system that we would use the Aragon CLI for publishing, and then that would like upload it to a node in IPFS that we hosted that had the port 5001 open. Nothing happened, but that's something you shouldn't do.